Hello and welcome everyone back to Tales of the Abyss, where last time we went through an emotional roller coaster with the whole Tower of Rem sequence, so holy crap, that was certainly something, wasn't it? But welcome back. Well, first of all, thank you Meowsticks for the tier 1 subscription. Happy 53 months, hope you're feeling better, and yes, I am I'd say about 95% of the way there. I'm definitely way better than I was before. Not fully 100%, that's for sure. Excuse me, but definitely 95% that I actually feel like I can stream. So unfortunately, because of all that, things are all out of whack in my schedule that I need to kind of get fixed up. Mito, thank you so much for that gift sub going to Cyber Tiger Angel. Thank you so much for that. So yeah, Smash Matt, thank you very much for the tier 2 subscription, also for 53 months, saying sorry if I'm mostly lurking the stream, Barry streaming Warrior Land 4, which he's never played before, and I'm just going to gushing about various things that I'll probably end up bringing up when you stream the game. I'll join when he's done. Until then, it feels good to be subscribed to you longer than Confessory existed, like I already said that. But it's true. I feel like I already said that, but it's true regardless. That is weird to think about, but also nice. But yeah. So, for those not aware, my schedule is all kinds of messed up right now because Thursday night, right before, getting ready to stream just as normal, Kai had been sick, not feeling very well. Got him, he seemed to be on the mend. To maybe able to go. He had thrown up, basically he was throwing up, and we were trying to keep it so we were not, he was still good to go to school. And so I put him to bed on Thursday, and as I'm putting him to bed, well, first off, Chris Struck, thank you very much for that tier 1 subscription. 43 months now. Thank you so much. So yeah, I Thursday evening, hi Amy. Thursday evening, I finished getting Kai to bed. I have a half hour or so, maybe a little bit more before actually supposed to stream, and all of a sudden, I start having chills, start having aches, get this weird pit in the middle of my stomach, and I'm like, oh no, I am not feeling up for this, and yeah, by end of that night, no, I was done. It was very good. I had to cancel the stream because I would not have been able to get through it whatsoever. So I was kaput. Friday, I slept, and Friday was such a blur that I felt like I slept the entire day, and I woke when I actually did wake up and look around, it was only noon. That's how miserable I was. I was just looking around what was going on, and just yeah, Amy was up for 30 hours taking care of Kai because I was sick. Kai got a second wave of being sick, and Ryan got sick. So she was taking care of all three of us while also trying not to get sick.
And cleaning the house and taking care of the two that were not sick as well.
Cleaning the house, make sure the two kids were good. She had to call out of work, and I was pretty much over being like. Not over the truly yucky stuff by Saturday, but I was also just not at even close to 100%. I was able to be up, but I had no appetite or anything like that. So I had to, I just had to cancel on Saturday as well. As much as I would have loved to just keep it going, just get back into the swing of things, and especially get back to Castlevania. But that also means other things where I do not have one piece for people who are patrons. I do not have one piece at a time ready for Monday. It's just gonna have to take a week off and try to get back to it. And I'm late on a lot of my VODs, so I just have to get through that as well. So yeah, so it's just me playing a lot of playing catch up there. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, as far as that said, this week should be pretty much normal. As far as what we have coming, although I do have to apologize to Heroes Live because I'm not going to be streaming the game on Thursday because we had planned for something else for the 20th. So I do apologize, Heroes Live, for being sick and that happening, but it is what it is. Jacob, thank you very much for the tier 1 subscription. 53 months now. Saying been playing a lot of the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Excellent game. Great to finally experience this. I mean, I love that game. And then GCM of Chaos with a tier 1 subscription, 46 months now, saying, so I don't know if you noticed, the Gums put out a Yakuza video where they played various mini games throughout the 4 Yakuza titles. Let's just say things get weirder and wackier than we experienced with Zero. Oh boy. I did see that. I've only been able to watch a little bit of it because just not great. Not feeling great. Oh yeah, the PS1 list will be fine because I don't start editing that until Monday. So it's one of those things where I'm just going to be finding time to get everything done. One Piece just gets shifted a week later. That's how I'm just going to handle everything. So we'll do that. And yes, similar morning, I'm going to be playing the Seed of the Wolves beta test, open beta, on Thursday because I want to try that out. Yeah, seriously. The wind's really strong here, by the way. Good to see you around, Nora. It's all good. And what happened to the GVG cast? I mean, it's the fact of a lot of our schedules are just really tough to do that sort of thing at that time. So I'm literally putting Kai to bed, and Kai's been taking longer and longer to get to bed. I used to be able to get him to bed by 8, and he's still doing the wake up thing. Like, he's not sleeping throughout the night still. So, whew. Okay, Heroes Live, at least you're excited for the Fatal Fury beta as well. And yes, that beta test is open to everyone. But yeah, as far as what we were up to last, I think we're at the point where apparently there's a lot of side quest stuff that's available now that we can do. We should actually play this game, huh? Let's take a look here. Looks like we got to go to Yulia City and talk to Teodoro. But is that what we should actually do first? I don't know. We're in Baticool, so I assume no. Okay, there's side quest in Baticool first. So what shall we do? Play the game? Why would we do something silly like that? No kidding. That makes no sense. Frobber Manor? Okay, thank you, Sister of Peace. Jacob, if you're gonna play Crisis Core, I would do it before Rebirth. Just a guy with 400. Oh shoot. I missed Just a Guy. Well, first I missed Just a Guy's first set of bits. 500 bits saying, we knew you had to be sick if you skipped Castlevania. Hype train hype. Yeah, exactly. We are on a hype train right now. And Just a Guy with another 400 bits saying, side quest, I will obtain death completed. So Alpha's reign of terror and massive bounty count has been dethroned. He's been deposed for now. Alpha might have some of the highest the highest body count of anybody that's ever been death. Let's see. Karagosa with 100 bits saying, hey, Derrick wanted to contribute to the high train. Nearly done with the Let's Go Pokedex, so Shield and Violet would remain. I got to get those shiny mythicals. I hope you get them. Hope it goes well. Let's see. A lot of fighting game now. Happy that Under Night 2's next 2 characters was cool, and they show off the next season of Grand Blue Versus. Yeah, I saw there was a bunch of news that came out of like I think it was some Evo event, and we still have to see we still have 3 characters left to reveal from City of the Wolves. But I think we have a pretty good idea who those are going to be. And we got to see the first set of DLC, which I was kind of hoping for Blue Mary to be in there, but the fact that Mr. Big's in there means that my main from KOF, Yuri, could get a chance to get in there. We'll see. Alright. Father, that sword. Luke, and Guy too, I see. I'm sure you must resent an article of your father's being displayed in his killer's house. I'd be lying if I said I didn't. But Luke taught me something important. That I can't let myself stay shackled by the past. By the way, the sound levels are good, right? Luke taught you that? Yes, Luke once said something about his past memory that he thought he had lost. You can't go forward if you keep looking back. At the time, I was shackled by my past, and to tell the truth, I found those words irritating. Then why? I decided to make a bet. If the son of my father's killer, the man I hated more than anything, grew into someone who could make me feel loyalty toward him, then perhaps I'd lose my desire for revenge. Ah, I remember now. It wasn't long after Luke returned safely from the kidnapping. He said he made a bet with you as to whether you could become an adult worthy of you pledging your sword. Right, and Luke won that bet. A tad low. No, you're right, it does look a tad low. That should be a little bit better. Oh, it was the first ever EVO Awards. I didn't realize that was the first ever EVO Awards. I didn't watch those, so. Then you believe Luke has matured into a person of such value. I believe he's working hard to be one. That's enough for me. Luke made up his mind to change himself. If he can do it, then so can you. I see. In that case, take this sword. And with it, pledge eternal loyalty. No. Eternal friendship to Luke. Father? This child has no father. Not because he's a replica, because I, his father, tried to kill my own son in accordance with the score. He cannot possibly call me his father. You mean the score that stated Luke would die in Exariuth? I was always running away from my son. I felt there was no meaning in loving a son who would die one day. Yeesh. Yikes. Unlike me, you looked after and cared for Luke. I mean, we're all gonna die someday. Like, dude, what the hell? Unlike me, you looked after and cared for Luke. You're his brother, his father, and an irreplaceable friend. All right. Yeah, that's why I can't record the N64 results discussion tomorrow, because Kai has off school. So I'll have to wait till Wednesday when he's actually in school. Hey, I'm not going through with any weird loyalty ritual. You and I are fine the way we've always been, Guy. More important than that, Father, please return that sword to Guy. It was his father's, right? Yes, that was my intention. Guy, allow me to return that sword to its rightful owner. I'm sorry. The Jewel of Gardios. This has to be one of his best swords. Your Grace. That's wonderful, Guy. You have your father's memento back. Yeah, and I also learned that his Grace is really compassionate at heart. And that Luke has a bad memory. I can't help it. I didn't think it was that important of a bet. Actually, I still can't remember making it. Some friend you are. Sorry. You need it for his second mystic art, which you can't do right now. Oh, of course. Oh, hype train complete. Thank you all so much for that. 1,000 bits and 6,000 subs. 6 subs.
Oh my
6,000 subs would be insane. Holy God.
God. Oh my God.
We'd be losing it.
You are not addressing 6,000 people.
No. Definitely not. Somebody's not being that generous. Okay, I can equip it. Should be another character in the manor entrance with another side quest. Oh, talk to Ramdas. Okay. Oh, it's actually locked in New Game Plus. I see. Go figure. It's the guy's best weapon outside the ones that require like effort to get, and this is the one that gives him a second Mystic Art on New Game Plus, of course. Actually, speaking of that, just a guy. Another story. I got a call from my grandparents when I was not feeling well on Friday. They're in Florida, and they're part of this whole thing called the Federal Order of Eagle, and they do these like little things around there. They'll have like these little lottery type things, these that you can enter, and it donates money to to their causes, and you can win prizes for it. So while they're down in Florida right now visiting friends, they went to the one local to that, and they entered into the thing there, and they entered it from themselves, my dad, and then me and my sisters, and of all the people they entered for, and they kept track of who they entered for who, I was the one who actually won the lottery thing down there. And what the prize is $30 scratch offs. And the question they have for me is, so basically my grandfather offered, okay, I could either give you like, if you don't want to worry about the lottery and not have to like maybe get, who knows with your luck on the lottery, I can give you the value of those tickets. So here's an extra $900, or let's use the actual scratch offs. And we're still deciding. Still deciding. But what would you guys do? Would you take the? I'm curious what everybody would do. It's a weird thing. Would you take, like, just a guy immediately says, take the 900, Rusty, take the 900 out of the scratch offs. Everybody's saying 900, so it's.
I mean, that was my first thought.
I mean, that was my first thought.
No, your first thought was to take the scratch off.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. You said you were feeling lucky.
No, that was me, the devil on my shoulder. My initial thought was take the 900. I'm glad I'm not crazy. It's just the 900. Take the money and run. Oh gosh, but I could win 3 million, guys. There's only 6 winners out of all of the lottery tickets for the 3 million, but 3 no. Huh? Someone's got to win. Oh my God.
I literally thought you were leaning towards scratch.
No. Young master, this is truly a great honor. Huh? Did something happen? I'm so proud. Please hear the details from His Grace. What's this about? Beats me. Oh, we're talking to Dad again? What the heck's going on? Luke, rejoice! You're to be named the Light of Landville Deer. Yeah, I tend not to be too lucky with that sort of thing. Time Sage, take the 900, but insist I never be told if they won. My, that's wonderful. That's a great honor, Luke. Congratulations, Luke. Is that something really special? Oh yeah, you wouldn't have had any way to know about it. The Light of Landville Deer is our nation's highest honor. My brother is awarding you this distinction to acknowledge your great achievement in neutralizing the miasma. I think you should be happy, Luke. It sort of balances out the whole fact that what happened with, This sort of thing is the only way in which nations can show their thanks. Also, though you have not yet officially entered High Court society, His Majesty will be specially granting you noble rank. Excuse me. Yeah, essentially my grandfather's buying them off me. Once the world is settled down, we'll have to have you make a dramatic society debut. But I'm a replica. Are you still saying things like that? You're a member of the House of Fabra. I'm sure His Majesty will also grant rank to the other Luke as well. But this medal and rank are because of your efforts. The other Luke. It's just like, not her other son, just, you know, the other Luke. Oh boy. Your formal dress for the ceremony is waiting in your room. Go get dressed. Ooh. New threads for Luke? This thing is tight. You know what? That's a good look. Whoa, look, Luke looks like a prince. Well, that's not far from the truth after all. A medal, huh? I didn't really set out to save the world or anything. Should I really be getting this? I don't see why not. I think you've worked hard, Luke. Unless you feel any strong objection, go ahead and accept it. It's not something you'll regret having. Ginger's right. I think Father wants to apologize to you. He sent you to die not just once, but twice. Okay. Oh, is his hairstyle differently? He's been too far away to really tell. Little dingo, agent of chaos. The reasonable thing to do would be to take the 900. The fun thing to do would be to take the scratch-offs. Oh, it's pressed down. Oh, okay, it's slicked. We will now present Luke, eldest son of the House of Duke Farborough, with the Light of Lanevildir Award, and bestow upon him rank as a noble of Kimlaska Lanevildir. Luke, you've done well. Thank you. Man, Natalia's had to change a lot lately. The kingdom hereby grants Luke von Farborough the rank of Viscount. Congratulations, Luke. No, from now on I should call you Viscount Farborough. Congratulations, Viscount Farborough. Thank you. The miasma wouldn't have been neutralized had you not risked your life. We thank you. You are our nation's hero. No, I'm no hero. Don't be humble, Luke. We are truly grateful. I will never forget this day. Look at that. A literal title for him. And we're immediately out. Okay, are we done with that whole clown show? Cool. That is true, sister. He has definitely lost his cockiness. Let's see if we can get... Wow, Luke, you look kind of like a prince in that. What's with the kind of? He is royalty, more or less. He does wear it reasonably well. I suppose he looks kind of noble for a change. You're all so honest, aren't you? That's why I didn't want to wear this. Damn it. I don't know. I figure his abs must be getting cold at this point. Luke, you did excellently in eliminating the miasma. Alright, we have to go to his room. That wind is really shaking the house. Yeah, Luke definitely went from a huge ego to, like, very humble. Natalia, do you wish to know more about your real father? Father, you are my only father. It's alright, I'm well aware of how you feel. But if you have an interest in Largo, in Badak, then go see your nanny in Cassidonia. Father? Alright, anything else in here? Are we done with Badakul? Really does feel like we were just fine for the way, all the way to the end. Oh yeah, Nora, have you resisted the urge to do another playthrough of Abyss yet so far? Fun fact, Bamco likes to pair up Viscount Luke and Maid Tyr for whatever reason. Oh gosh. Don't make her a maid. Honestly, you know what it reminds me of? And maybe this is a pool that maybe a lot of you won't get. But if any of you have seen the movie Little Nemo, it's very much when Nemo gets, like, he's mostly in his pajamas and then he gets to be in a suit, like prince-like suit like that. There's a skit they made actually where she's treating Luke as her master. Oh, that's weird. Oh, did we get teleported here? I gotta go to the port then. I don't know. I'm just getting that feeling. I used to love that movie. It's still gorgeously animated, but maybe not the best. I forgot upon rewatch how a lot of that dialogue in there from Nemo was just yippee. Got all the fandom stuff. Little Nemo. I think Adventures in Slumberland. And then I had the Little Nemo video game on NES, which I loved. Capcom game, by the way. It's tough. It's not your typical platform because you got to explore all around and get all the different Oh man, that movie gave you nightmares. I don't remember getting nightmares from it. I can see why you would get nightmares. Jurassic Park gave me a very specific nightmare that I still remember to this day. It's the only nightmare I truly remember. I don't know where her nanny is, but I guess we can also try out this. Can we finally buy something from this guy? Oh, which ribbon was it that we needed? Was it the purple ribbon? Oh, an Aston's mansion. Okay. Striped ribbon. Okay, I have no idea where the striped ribbon is. I thought that was the guy who sold it, but apparently not. Yeah, E.T. did not give me nightmares. So oops, this is... So, as far as the nightmare, the Jurassic Park nightmare, okay, it comes and swap to the next dungeon. I think I've told everybody before that when I watched Jurassic Park, the first time I watched Jurassic Park as a kid was during was at a drive-in, and yeah, family went to see it in a drive-in. It was the second movie. And my sisters and mom were asleep in the back car because it was just gotten later, I guess, and they just fell asleep. So my dad and I were in the front seat of the car watching the movie, and it literally started to rain during the T-Rex escape sequence. So you have this rain coming down while it's raining in the movie, and the T-Rex running around, and it's dark. So it's one of the most immersive moments in a movie ever. Like, you cannot literally, you couldn't set it up better in your life. Being in a car too, you know. And it's kind of it's a Suburban, so it's kind of a similar car to what got attacked. So it's like, as far as, like, as close as you could to that sequence, I'm in there watching that sequence, and I had a nightmare that night that for some stupid reason, the park officials were like, we're going to try to get it all fixed up after all the damage, so we need you and your family to watch all the dinosaurs. And so it's just me running, going through escape sequences around my grandparents' house and my house because we happen to live next to each other, out in the closer to farmlands, and so I've never forgotten that. It's just having to run from all these dinosaurs. This is ridiculous. I love that movie though. That's such a good movie. But yeah, the most immersive that you could ever expect for for that whole thing. And you gotta go, you gotta go. Ah, there we are. It just automatically happens. Your Highness. Nanny, I'm so sorry, Your Highness. I'm a callous old lady who helped Mose bring you great pain. Please forgive me. Nanny, no, grandmother. Please tell me about my father, Badak. But, please. Alright. You may have heard this from your friends already, but Badak worked as a guard for a caravan that traveled across the desert. He was a very kind man and took great care of Sylvia, who was so often sick. When they were blessed with a child, he was so excited. What will we name her? What should we do about toys? Let's remodel the house and add a room for the child. It was quite the commotion. Father, and yet I took you from them. For the sake of your country? No, for the sake of the queen consort. She had been troubled for some time that she had been unable to conceive a child, so I quickly consulted a scorer. The scorer read a score that stated Meryl would become the princess. And because of that, right, after the child was born, Badak headed out on his next job and was away at the time. When he returned and learned that his child had been taken, he rushed to the castle. But naturally no one would listen to him, and he got into a fight with the guards, killing one of them. And so he left Badacool. Yeah, that's kind of messed up. The one who twisted Badak's fate, and yours as well, was the old lady you see before you. Yeah, that's pretty messed up. I'm ready for any punishment. Nanny, that is not why I have come here. I don't think His Majesty wants that either. Your Highness, you too must have suffered when you lost Sylvia. Thank you for telling me everything, Nanny. That's a lot of forgiveness, I gotta say. That can't be it for that quest, is it? Yeah, that score, jeez. It'll be a while till I get to Thracia. Belkin's Lab. Besides, we got another Fire Emblem to play as soon as we finish this game. Thank you for the help, Fa. Oh, shoot. I'm so dumb. No, I was, well, forgetful, really. I forgot to put up the memoriam for Hibiki. Especially important as we're getting close to the end. I just put it there. It wasn't there before, sister. Fortunately, it's just a button click. Well, technically, the next game to play, like the order that we're going right now, the next game that would be played after Echoes would be Fire Emblem New Mystery of the Emblem. Is something wrong? Dr. Balfour, perfect timing. I was just organizing the chemicals here, but I lost the paper with the chemical names written on it. Hey, I have something I want you to investigate. Ah! What was that? What was that smoke? You inhaled it! You inhaled it, didn't you? This is terrible! Terrible? What's terrible? What the hell was that smoke? I know part of it was Fonneman powder, but I don't know what the other chemical was. That means I don't know whether it was harmless or toxic either. What the hell? Wait a minute, what does that mean? Is it just my imagination? It feels like my chest is starting to hurt. My pulse is quickening. There's definitely a reaction occurring. This is bad. I'm sorry, I never imagined the door would open like that. Are you saying it's my fault? Who cares whose fault it is? Jade, what are we going to do? I'm afraid I don't have an answer for you. Without determining what the chemical was, there's nothing we can do. The chemical was entirely vaporized. Then let's have a doctor examining the symptoms. I believe Shu was here before. Right, I'll inform everyone about what happened. What a weird side quest. Was it alright to send him? Bye, Amy. I doubted something that would be contagious. I'm sure it'll be fine. Right now, we need to determine what that chemical was. In the worst case scenario, everyone in this facility could die. At any rate, let's go see Shu fast. Alpha. Bye, stealth yet on-screen Amy. Oh, we are dropping some frames. I'm sorry, Soth. It seems to have stopped now, but we did drop about 1,000 frames for a little bit. Fortunately, only Soth seemed to have noticed it. It seems all good now. That was odd. But yeah, you weren't crazy, Soth. That did seem to happen. Hey, the doctor's not here. Where the heck did he go at a time like this? I'm feeling kind of tired. It should be okay if you're still. It's not dropping any more frames. Just refresh real quick, and it should be okay. Because it's not dropping any more frames. Bless you. I'm feeling kind of tired. I think I'm going to throw up. I feel faint. I don't like this. I'm too close to getting over sick myself to have them go through this stuff. This is the problem. I actually didn't inhale much myself. Hey, Four Eyes, can't you do something in place of the doctor? Me? I heard from Dis that you studied as a doctor. Well, to some degree. I specialize in autopsies, though. Oh, the audio became desync for you. Hopefully that's still not the case. That'd be bad. Whatever, a coroner is still a doctor. Do something. Alright, then I'll need one of you to become a test subject. Who will perform that role? Alright. Who's the best one? I'm assuming there's like one that's just really funny. Without knowing anything, my guess would be Ash, Luke, and maybe Annis is probably the funniest ones. Excuse me. Jeez. Two other people thinking Ash. We can just go with Ash. Use me. Yes, it was your idea after all. Well then, let's begin the examination. A cursory examination showed no noticeable symptoms. Oh my gosh, he's in an actual doctor's outfit. So I conducted a blood test, a phonon test, and a sonograph. And I have a good idea what chemical was mixed in with the Fonneman. I've mixed an experimental antidote. I ask you to try it. Drink this then. Oh no, there's no pulse. We've killed him. Jade, oh dear, I must have administered too much. It was a costly sacrifice, but this makes for useful data. Jade, you bastard. Jade, you've killed Ash. Oh, that's just a straight up South Park reference at that point. But now we've learned the appropriate volume of the antidote. How can you say that? But okay, that was... Wow. It's a fairly strong mixture, so if too much is administered, a phonon rejection reaction may cause a temporary death-like state. Was what I was going to explain, but you drank before I could. Thanks to Dr. Balfour's antidote, no one was hurt. I believe the chemical mixed with the phenomenon was atomic ether acid. The resultant smoke likely began breaking down oxygen within the bloodstream. Thank you. I'm sorry for the trouble. I'm truly impressed. Your skills extend even into the medical realm. It was no trouble at all. I rarely have the chance to administer injections on living human beings, so I rather enjoyed it. Nothing good happens when I get involved with you people. Hey, where are you going? Didn't you have something to do here? Nothing ever goes smoothly with you people around. I'll come back later. Wow. Dr. Mambo? Yep, there it is. The glasses, the grin, you're ready to perform an experiment in the name of medicine. Oh, wow. We're going to be going for cool costumes rather than silly costumes. All right. Jade has the best costumes. Not surprising. That was a cool costume, though. What, lazy doctor? Yes. Which works out because this is where we got to go next for the story. Oh, that's just typical for Xenoblade Cat Eevee. What is it, Luke? Oh, when I come to this city, it reminds me of just how bad a person I was. Feeling penitent again? It's certainly better to feel remorse than not to, but you can't spend all your time like that. I know, I don't mean I'm going to start moping around. It's just, this is the place where I made up my mind to change. Yeah, you cut your hair here. I only pretended to change on the outside. My, didn't you want to change from the bottom of your heart? You've devoted yourself to atoning for what you did. Yeah, the feelings I felt then were no lie. I was serious. But time and again I keep learning that those feelings were naive. After I killed someone for the first time aboard the Tartarus, I made a vow that I'd fight. At the time I didn't understand the fear of really killing people at all. After Xeriuth, I just made excuse after excuse. And I didn't even realize I was being rebuked for it. Everyone left me and I didn't want to be abandoned. So even though I didn't really understand anything, I cut my hair and made up my mind to do whatever it took. I cut my hair as a symbol of the strength of my resolve, but when I thought I might actually die for real, I realized just how weak that resolve was. And you want to whine about it for a bit now? Whine about it for a bit now? No, I'm happy that I've been able to realize things like that, even if only little by little. And I hope from now on that I can avoid doing things that I'll look back on with regret over how naive I was. Jeez. I think it's going to be hard, but that's how I want to try to live. Your feelings have always been sincere at the time, correct? Huh? Well, yeah, I was immature, but I meant what I said. Then isn't that enough? Human beings are not perfect. Yeah, you just going to try to pretend to be all mature now or something? No, of course not. Yeah, it did sound like that. You've come this far doing what you think is best, right? Don't make excuses for it. Makes you sound pathetic. Yes, I don't think there are any words to be said about this sort of thing. Actions speak louder than words. Sorry. Well, I think you're mature, Master. Thanks, Miyu. I'm guessing that leads somewhere eventually. Excuse me. Yep, back to plot. Excuse me. And I believe up here.
What do we need to do to stop the planet storm?
The planet storm is controlled by a giant phonic glyph. It's said that Yulia used the Sword of Lorelai to carve the phonic glyph into the land.
So we'll need to do something about that phonic glyph.
The Sword of Lorelai gathers seventh phonons, and the jewel disperses them. If Yulia gathered seventh phonons with the Sword of Lorelai and opened the gate, then we should be able to disperse them with the jewel and close it.
Do we even know how to use the jewel?
Let us use documents from the time to analyze the jewel here.
Thank you.
Could we split up for a bit while that's being done?
That's unusual coming from you, Tyr.
I don't see why not.
Then we'll meet back here later.
I don't know what's up with that.
Wow, Ion managed the Order in conjunction with this place.
Yeah, this is like the real core of the Order of Lorelai.
I'd better shape up. I've got to beat the people here.
Why?
It's still a secret. Anyway, do you think Natalia's okay? You've been friends since you were kids. Go and cheer her up.
I thought Tyr would be the last one to talk to, but it sounds like Natalia's the last one to talk to.
How are you feeling?
Fine right now. But Tyr and Mew found out.
Mew, I know.
I see. So Tyr knows. Poor thing.
Yeah, I feel bad for making her worry about me.
You're amazingly dense, aren't you, Luke?
I don't think so.
Oh? Well, then perhaps you're so preoccupied with her that you haven't noticed. Or maybe it's a self-defense reflex. Oh well, it's none of my business.
What are you talking about?
I'm just telling you to go see Tyr. Go on.
All right, I don't know who to talk to last now.
Oh, okay.
Such a child. You know, that makes an odd amount of sense, sister.
Tyr seems pretty cold, but she's actually pretty nice, huh?
What do you mean?
You haven't really seen her at all.
Sure I have. She's always hard on me. Well, she's nice sometimes, I guess.
Are you stupid? Only a child needs kindness to be blatantly obvious in order to see it. If you haven't realized it for yourself yet, go and look for her now and see what you find.
Guy might be second biggest. Where is Natalia? I'm gonna guess Tyr is in her room. No. Well, at least confirm locations before doing a full search.
Tyr, do you
Oh,
mind
they're
if
both
I
here.
ask you how it felt? When you learned that that your brother had this terrible plan.
It didn't sound real.
You know what? We haven't really got many moments like this between the girls. This is nice.
Real?
Yes, it felt like I was listening to a story. I didn't understand what he was talking about.
I think I know what you mean. My whole mind just went blank for a moment.
After that, I frantically investigated what he was trying to do. And I decided I had to stop him no matter what, even if it killed the both of us.
How did you become so determined?
Van was the only relative I had in this world. As one who shared the same blood, I felt I had to stop him. No matter how many times I asked him, he wouldn't tell me the truth. When I first confronted Van, turned my blade on him, I was like a cornered animal. I couldn't see anything at all.
Tyr.
You shouldn't make the same choice I did, and I don't think you need to.
I want to save this world, even if the planet's memory really is absolute. Yulia left behind an absolute score, yet she didn't read anything in it about replicas. I want to bet on that, on the hope that Luke represents.
Yes, Luke taught us that people can change. Watching him, I put to rest the old me that thought of nothing but killing my brother. I was able to try to understand Van's real feelings.
But I have a feeling I understand why Largo is supporting Van. I don't mean to say that he should be allowed to do what he's doing, but...
Natalia, I don't think it's necessary to understand everything rationally.
I never thought I'd hear you say something like that.
I can say this only because I hold on so hard to being rational. Some answers you can only find by letting go.
Tyr, thank you.
I should leave Natalia to Tyr for now. I'll head back to Teodoro.
Is it just me, or is the writing taking a major another step up since Tower of Rem? Tyr's in the same position as Natalia, isn't she? She never shows it, so I tend to forget. Tyr's a nice person, so she doesn't let you see when she's hurt. Yeah, I know, but... So just be nice to her. I said I know, thing. You don't need to tell me. You, Master, can I ask something? What? Why do you call me thing? Well, you know, you're blue, have weird ears, sound like a girl, and breathe fire. You're a thing. I don't understand. Don't worry. Anyway, I'll try to keep Tyr in mind. There's a costume title for Natalia for finding all search points, by the way. Up to you if you want to get it or not. Maybe. Is it a good costume? I mean, it's name an RPG franchise, 556. The devs, although devs doing it, it's a little rare.
Just as I thought, this jewel is inscribed with a phonic art as well. Please focus 7th phonons into it. Its dispersive power and phonic art will activate, stopping the phonic glyph.
That'll close the gate, huh?
Yes, I would seal it off at the absorption gate. That's where the planet storm finishes its
You
cycle.
deserve a chair.
Closing it there is the most logical choice.
The absorption gate. That's where we fought Van.
Tyr, if we stop the planet storm, we'll be able to approach Eldrant. It may be painful for you, but let's do our best.
Right.
What about you, Natalia? Are you going to be okay?
I'm fine. Thank you. Hey, what about me?
You're not killing you've already killed a relative.
Okay, okay.
Or somebody
Is everybody
close to
ready?
you.
Ready! Then we're off to the absorption gate. Wait, one of those responses sounded weird.
I missed that.
Oh, details, details. There's no time, Luke. Let's go.
Dang it, I missed that. So we're finally going to confront the new Order of Lorelai. Natalia looks really troubled. She doesn't have much time to make her decision. And she knows that and she knows that, which makes things even harder for her. Why does she just run away? She doesn't need to fight her real father. Yeah, I know. But she is who she is now because she's never turned aside from the obstacles in her path. She won't run away even if we tell her to, huh? Well, if she's a burden, we'll leave her behind. If she doesn't want that, she'll have to settle her feelings. Tough as usual, aren't you? I'm only stating the obvious. No, it's just because he added a cowgirl adventurer outfit. I'm curious. It makes no sense for her, but I'm also curious. Let's see how many of those things we have to find. Once we stop the planet storm, Phonic Arts and Fontech will get a lot weaker, right? Well, that wouldn't happen right away. Things shouldn't change too much for a few years. So we'll have to figure out a new source of energy in that time. But that'll probably take a while, so Faunus probably won't have much to do. Those with sufficient abilities will still be able to use Phonic Arts. Those without will likely be out of a job. The 7th phonon will become harder to use too, because there's less of it. And without the planet storm, no new 7th phonons will be made. Yes, I expect 7th phonos to be okay, but in any case, we can talk about this after we stop the planet storm. Yeah, we don't have time to be thinking about the future. We need to focus on the immediate danger. And yes, Kristok, I will be streaming tomorrow night. We'll be starting Kodelka. Makes no sense, but just does have a thief outfit. I guess that's true. Alright, so we are missing... I don't know if there's a good way for us to determine where we need to find... Alright, let's see if this makes sense here. Go here and see what we find. Hold off until the end. I don't even know if I found a new one. Okay, I'll do a bunch of side quests then anyway. So in that case, I believe it's just straight to the yep, absorption gate. So weird, there's 4 of these.
Never thought we'd come here again.
A lot more people have died since then.
We've got to put an end to this.
That's why we've come here, right?
Yes, but it looks like we're not the only ones who've come.
That's an Oracle ship. We'd best be careful.
Alright, let's see if it's any different. Do we have to go... We should be able to just go directly there, right? I don't think we missed anything.
The planet storm. We're going to stop this.
Colonel, how do we do that?
Let's head for the absorption point at the bottom. There should be a phonic glyph controlling the planet storm there.
Below the passage ring.
All right.
It's made of mithril. I mean, it does what it says. I'm assuming just keep heading down, so let's do that. Oh, good night, Gregster. Take care. I assume none of these things have gotten any stronger, so... not really worth fighting. I think actually going back the way I came. Yes, Kodelka will be tomorrow. Since Pokemon's done. Oh, Pokemon ended in failure. Total failure. Out of nowhere. It's depressing. Just before the 8th gym, random trainer. We would have been, I guarantee we would have been fine against the gym itself. But that trainer got us. This might be the way forward, but apparently not. Okay, this is just an offshoot. Shoot. Yeah, no-name trainer could definitely, like, get you out of nowhere, but finishing off completely, that's something you don't expect. I keep thinking of games I'd like to stream for you guys on Saturdays as we get through them. Luke, you're going to get those fine clothes dirty. Really? Well, it's such a pain to change anyway. But they're made from such luxurious cloth. That's okay. If they get dirty, I can always throw them away. Ah, no, never. No, don't waste them like that. Annis, you don't have to get so angry. But if you sell off the cloth, you might be able to get some of the money back. Wow. Excuse me. Hope the job search goes well, lass. There we go. Now we're going down. Oh yeah, we gotta get what they say to Doc Jade. Although I feel like we're gonna be getting into a battle soon. Hold on. Quick fight and then we'll get back to it.
This looks like fun.
I won't allow this.
She looks so ridiculous.
Too easy.
Dr. Jade. So, Colonel, why don't you go dissect some of those monsters? I'm not a biologist, but in these clothes, I do feel like I can manage it. Shining scalpel in hand, the genius surgeon Jade Curtis dissects the monsters of the world. We'll start with you. Me? No, I don't taste any good. I never said anything about eating you. If I saw that serious look in your eyes, I'd run too. These clothes remind me of my childhood. Multiple. Your childhood? Colonel, you don't mean... Oh my, you were a naughty boy, huh? Yes, for a time I was uncertain whether to become a doctor or a scholar. Oh, was that all you meant? And you ended up as a soldier, huh? Now you take lives instead of save them. Pretty ironic. Not particularly. I was planning on becoming an autopsist. You were never interested in saving people. No, human organs are really quite beautiful, you know. Gross. Ooh, Chris Strick with 100 bits saying, finished the main story of Order of Ecclesia last night, now working my way through the Albus mode for the trophy and the Platinum trophy of the Dominus collection, and I'll be done with the Castlevania games, except for the 3D ones because I don't have a way to play those. Then I'll be doing the Bloodstained games. Very cool. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, very much earning the Necromancer title. Oh, different skits depending on who you picked. I didn't think of... That's so many. That's so granular. God, so many skits to find. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to get in that fight. Rusty, I have beaten the first Street Fighter game. Weirdly enough. When I got the Street Fighter collection, I had a thought about going through all the games and beating with all the characters to see this, try to see the more of the story and the character stuff. You're Managed to get through Street Fighter 1, but God, Street Fighter 2 kicked my ass. Though I realized later I could probably just go through Super Street Fighter Turbo, whatever. And I might be in better shape now that I've gone through a bunch of KOFs. Right, that was the split spot. Well, at least it's all a lot more direct.
One of the Oracle Knights is waiting for us up ahead. Lagretta, Largo, or Sink?
Or possibly all of them.
Largo.
Natalia, are you okay?
You look pale. Don't push yourself.
I'm sorry. I'm ashamed of myself for becoming so distraught. But I'm all right. Let's go.
It shouldn't surprise me that there are YouTube pool players. Just a guy, but no, I've never heard. I've not watched it. I'm terrible at pool. All right, here we go.
Ion?
Replica, why have you come here?
Ash! Largo!
Largo gets some new duds. He's straight out of Monster Hunter.
I'm finally able to maintain a physical form again.
Ah, crap.
Voice.
Ah, Van! I'll forgive you for all your insubordination. Now, give me the 7th phone stone.
This is the fragment of the 7th phone stone that sank into the core.
Now, I can finally learn the score of the 7th phone stone.
Can we kill Mose already? That must be a new Ion replica.
Master.
You think I would be bested in battle? Replica or not, you were magnificent.
Well, there's Sync and another Ion clone.
Van, what have you done with Lorelai?
Le, va, neo, kuloa, twe, le.
That's Julia's phonic hymn.
My body, its phonon separating, was drawn into the planet storm. Just as I thought I was going to vanish, I remembered Julia's phonic hymns and sang. Those were the words of the Covenant. Lorelai responded, answering his pact with Julia.
The separating phonons composing Van's body were drawn in by Lorelai.
And reconstructed?
Yes. Lorelai patched my scattered body together, although it is surprisingly awkward. I finally succeeded in putting the struggling Lorelai to sleep, and left the planet storm.
Commandant, I think Mose will go mad soon.
Stop! I'm going to send you back to the hell you came from!
The Commandant has returned. We can finally destroy Lorelai, this planet's cursed memory. I won't let you interfere.
damn it! Get that stupid mound of flesh out of my way!
Ash, join me. With your hyper-resonance, we can erase the memory of a future destined for destruction. Man will be set free.
And we'll all be dead.
I refuse!
Then Luke, how about you? It seems I underestimated you. You are worthy of my attention. If you come with me, I will welcome you just as I would Tyr and Guy.
I refuse.
I expected no less.
Well, there they go.
Ash, stop Master Van.
Largo, please put away your weapon.
This world is rotten.
That's not true.
Day in and day out. Score, score, score! How many lives have been thrown away for it?
What you're trying to do is no different in the end.
Van's plan, our plan, is twisted. But without a medicine this strong, the world will follow Yulia's score and die. As long as the originals remain, so will remnants of the planet's memory.
The idea of killing everyone alive today is crazy.
This coming from the man who massacred replicas to consume them.
That's right. I consumed their lives and chose to preserve this original world.
Well said. You are a worthy opponent. On guard!
Yeah, it was inevitable. Alright, Largo. Time to fight the monster hunter. 140,000.
No matter who he is, mercy has no place once you meet him as an enemy.
And so you are an enemy. That's what you wish.
Oh, jeez.
For you, simple, honest, fight you with everything I have.
That's good. The Black Lion might be a fool, but he's not weak.
We're not weak either. We will win.
I give you fair warning as a fellow Oracle Knight.
I will not lose either.
Very well.
Love all the conversations happening. Really does make it seem like a climactic battle. Ow. Running. Oh, geez. Running, running, running. Oh, come on, why isn't it working? I was holding A. That sucks. Missed out on the... Jeez. Missed out on the Mystic Art. Oh, there's his Mystic Art. Great. Poor Tyr. Oh god, poor Tyr.
Oh, soothing light.
Okay, Largo is definitely no joke. I'm just off. Ooh, got him. Okay. Look at that.
I'm taking you with me.
Ah!
Ah!
Ooh, ooh. Oh shit.
Good shot, Meryl. How you've grown.
Largo, we both want the same thing. We're both trying to get away from the score. Why do we have to kill each other like this?
It's not the same thing. Listen, boy. This is a battle of beliefs, of convictions.
Convictions?
We think that this world should be destroyed and reborn. You think that people should start over again. The result may be the same, but they're different. Show your enemy no mercy. With shallow feelings like that, you'll never defeat him. Farewell, Meryl.
Father!
I'm
So she
sorry
got
to
the
sound
killing
cruel,
blow.
but we didn't come here to defeat Largo. We came here to close the absorption gate.
I know, but Natalia...
How about you wait here, Natalia? There's no reason to push yourself.
No. No, I'm going with you.
Okay. Can you stand?
Natalia, you don't have to force yourself. I'm fine. Let's go.
Oh, Jameson Price has done a lot of great work. I wonder why Largo said all that to us. All what? Show your enemy no mercy. With shallow feelings like that, you'll never defeat him. He probably meant that for Natalia. For me? As his final wish that you, his daughter, should survive. But Largo's not the type to push guilt on Natalia for killing her father. Then what did he mean? I'm your enemy, so don't pity me. Defeat me in vain and do it ruthlessly. Something like that? Both of those make sense to me. Only Largo knows the truth, and I will keep my own belief in my heart. Huh? What do you think he meant? I'm not telling.
How do we close this thing?
It's a giant phonic glyph. It's just like the legends. Yulia opened the gate here with the Sword of Lorelai.
Then we need to use the jewel.
Got it. I'll give it a try.
So we only have 2 God Generals left. You okay there, Luke?
Is this the core?
Oh, hi, Van. Oh, Blaze Henry. What the heck, man? Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs.
I see. So Master Van took Lorelai inside himself here.
Really appreciate that. Save
I will
sync
give
too.
you some of Lorelai's power. Live for a while longer and lend me your aid.
I'm gonna be getting in contact with my friend of mine to help put together the. I got all the parts for the computer. I'm gonna be talking to them Tuesday night to get all that together. So, fingers crossed, there's all these new parts go together and there's not gonna be any issues. God, I hope so. Especially because it's right before I have to record for top 10 N64 games.
I didn't expect to see you here, Commandant.
What's going on? How come I'm seeing this?
Yeah, ship of Perseus. Yeah, the only thing my friend expressed concern over is that the wasn't sure if the fan would fit in my I forget the container. And it does look rather big, but I guess we'll see when we actually get in there.
Am I merging with the planet storm because I've started to disappear?
But theoretically, you just pop it up. You take the old stuff out, pop the new stuff in. Since I'm using the same old hard drives, a case. Take the old stuff out, put the new stuff in, and then should work the same because I still have the same hard drive. Hopefully, just have the computer recognize that. Oh, you're using all new stuff. I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Is this the planet's memory?
Maybe a bit of shaking. Hopefully not.
Is this reality? Out of my way!
Van hasn't yet fully recovered, and you have the key. It may lack the jewel, but it's still a threat. Hand it over.
Ash! Replica, what do you want? I'll take the jewel and join you. We'll set Lorelai free. Just hold out until I get there. Don't tell me what to do.
Getting trippy.
Luke, are you okay?
Luke, hang on.
Was that a dream? What happened to the gate?
The phonic glyph reacted to the jewel and appears to have lost its effect.
Is it easier to get take back the fan and get another one, or is it easier to just get a new case? I honestly don't know.
In other words, it worked. You did it.
Great. Then we can close the radiation gate the same way.
I wonder what Van and the others are doing.
That's right. Ash is in danger. We have to go after him.
Sync.
Ash, where's Master Van? Outside. He's watching Mose make Ion's replica read the score on the 7th phone stone.
Let's go.
Okay, well, just have to return it and all that. So Van was alive after all, and he's made Lorelai a part of himself. Master Van's incredibly strong. Even without Lorelai, I was shaking at the thought of fighting him. Yes, and now we'll have to fight him again. Maybe if he'd listened to us, we might not have to. He's not listening to you. That won't happen. His ideals are too different from ours. I wonder if we can beat him. We have to, right? But are you really okay with that? I guess that's a good point, Sumo Wanny. Alright, let's get out of here. See how this goes.
Thus shall Eldrant be destroyed by the miasma and turned to dust. This is the end of Eldrant.
The miasma's gone.
Lies! Van, is this fragment really from the 7th phone stone?
Of course.
Stop this!
Ugh, don't get in the way!
Stop it!
My body! What's going on? My mind is...
Well, they took away the laying effect they gave him on the PS2 version, so he doesn't sound as freaky as he should. Oh, he bouncing.
The score! The score! Stop!
Jane! Stop this crazy thing! You know, I felt fine just letting him spin. He's just having a grand old time, isn't he? He spin moves right round, baby, right round. Oh my god. Oh. And
Hyper resonance?
left.
But I can't see how that would...
No, that's not it. Lorelai inside me grew restless for a moment. The Jewel of Lorelai? No. Lorelai is awakening.
Van! Commandant, your body!
Uh-oh. Is it time for Van to become a god monster?
You've got to be kidding me. What was that power?
Lorelai. Van was unable to contain Lorelai's power within his body.
Commandant! What happened to Lorelai?
There's no cause for concern. I've suppressed it.
But we should return to Eldrant for the sake of your health.
Oh, sure, they have the Lord of the Rings Eagles to help him out.
Step
Not
across
fair.
the sea of corpses and make your way to me, Ash and Luke. And at that time, I shall ask you once more.
Van, wait!
Mysterica, the next time we meet, I will show no mercy even to you.
Now they know where the key of Lorelai is. Be careful. Van will be coming in full force to steal it from you. If we release Lorelai into the phone belt, Van will lose his chance to destroy Lorelai. The 7th phonon, the score, and the planet's memory will all remain. Exactly. I'll come see you once you stop the planet storm. Don't let them take the jewel.
Ash just started acting nicer toward you.
You think so?
Oh, it makes sense that Van has so much more willpower.
But he seemed sad for some reason. Hey, is it okay if we take this kid to Doth? I don't think he has anywhere else to go.
Good idea. Okay, let's get him to Doth.
And this is almost like, hello, new Ion. Luke, could I have a moment? What is it? I'd like just a little time to pray. Oh, yeah, sure. Were you praying for Largo? Yes. Is it alright not to make a grave or something for him? Badak and Largo would both be criminals if judged under the light of Kimloskan law. I think it is better that he rest peacefully in this land. Right, okay. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Let's go. Yeah, Mose is just still out there spinning. Okay, and repeating the same actions, asking Luke and Ash and Luke to join you, and expecting different results is the definition of insanity. Yeah. That's some shape Mose got himself into. Can he even understand us talking to him anymore? Not with all the spinning. He's suffering from severe neural contamination. I doubt he's still sane. I wonder if he'll live out the rest of his life as a monster like that. More likely, all of his atoms and phonons will separate soon, and he will die. He's so stupid. Why couldn't he have taken a more open view of the score? No, Annis, in other circumstances, we might have ended up the same way. Believing strongly in something can require great sacrifice at times. We should be careful. Hey, Daniel! Thank you so much for the raid. We just finished our second trip to the Absorption Gate as we are getting close to the end of the game. I know you'll know what that means. How did Super Mario Party go? Did you win? I guess that's the big question. Also, should we go right to Doth, or should we start worrying about side quest stuff? I'm gonna guess Doth is probably fine to go to. I don't think we're gonna miss anything. Just to keep us going. But yes, welcome everyone. I have been playing Tales of the Abyss for a while. I know it's one of Daniel's favorites. And I'm getting very close to the end. Got a hidden block with a star. Nice. It feels rare in later Mario parties. You hope Daniel didn't win? I root for Daniel. Oh, it was lose to win, so they didn't want to win. Okay, so yeah, I hope you lost. Did you win at losing, or did you lose at winning? Whichever way it goes.
I believe Yulia City.
By the way, we are in very late game Tales of the Abyss stuff, so you know, this is spoilers abound. Just to put a warning out there.
I thought it would be best if Doth took him in.
Oh. Natalia fangirl disconnected her CPU, played to win, ended up screwing her over. Oh no! Oh, that's awful when that happens. That sucks. Oh, so getting a hidden block with a star is a bad thing. Oh, no. Shoot.
I see. We'll take good care of him.
Don't worry. The people here won't force you to read the score.
You aren't staying, Annis?
No. I have something I need to do.
Don't worry. Annis will be back once it's all over. I'm sure she'll come see you. And I will too, of course.
By the way, what should we call him? Ion would be a bit...
Why don't you name him Annis? He has grown attached to you after all.
Florian.
Oh. That's just like just a guy was talking about a pool player YouTuber they watch, the name Florian. That's funny. Oh, that'll be fun, Simidon.
Florian?
It means innocent one.
Florian, I'll come back to see you later, okay? Ion.
The way she says Ion.
Annis, let's go.
Such a dreamboat. When the pool player came up earlier, I had a thought of, oh, that's a funny coincidence. So to stop the planet storm, we head to the radiation gate at the southernmost point of Eldrant. Alright, let's go. There's probably multiple movies like this where you've lost somebody, but Ion's room at this point? Okay. Yeah, I don't know where side questy stuff is at this point, obviously. But yeah, we're trying. So, extra special thing about this one, if the Raiders are still here, and thank you if you still are, by the way. I guess it could mean is in one triangle in one piece. Probably not meant to be. I think it's probably meant to be... Well, who knows with Oda. I was going to say something about... Oh yeah, this whole playthrough was request... So the thing I do with my channel is that if you earn enough channel points, you can make a request for a game, but there's quite a long line. And unfortunately, the viewer who requested Tales of the Abyss, I learned passed away from cancer before I was able to play it. So as soon as I finished my previous playthrough, I put this game up to the front of the line, so we could play it in their honor, and that is Hibiki. So Hibiki really wanted me to play this one, and it's been fun. It's been a really great one. Now you just got him dressed up as Ion. Annis, welcome back. Hi, how you been? Okay, it's been 5 minutes. You sound kind of down. Everyone besides you all looks at me strangely. It makes me scared. I see. Annis, don't you think you should stay with Florian for a while? No, I can't. We have things we have to do, for Florian's sake too. Well, yeah, but... Annis, are you leaving again? Yeah, I still have work to do, but how about we eat dinner together today, then sleep together? Sleep together? Luke, you're thinking something weird, aren't you? I meant all of us together. That's not much better. Today we'll all be together. Yeah, and I'll make dinner. I'll try something I've never made before. What do you want to eat, Florian? I want to eat stew. I saw it in a book I found in the library. It looks good. Gotcha. Just leave it to Annis. Oh, you got stew. Yeah, slumber party. Papa, Mama, take care of Florian for me. We will. You be careful now, Annis. And the rest of you too. We will. Take care, Annis. See you soon. Alright, we got stew. Those recipes I never freaking use. I'm really bad at cooking in this game. Pajama Jade. Yeah, they eat other things. Oh, actually go to plot. Surprised by that. Alright. Wait, didn't we go to... How do we not have the gate on here? Oh, technically more quests open up here, but they require you have been doing cooking. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize that. Whoops. I got cheap! So basically, you have to get all these ingredients for cooking, and, You have to get all these ingredients for cooking, and they're expensive. And I didn't have money at the time, so I got cheap. It's fine. I'm guessing the cooking side quests just lead to more cooking. Probably also, well, if I know this game, it probably also links to some costumes. Yeah, if I had to guess, it's probably South Pole, so let's go to South Pole. Hey, I was right.
Damn it, they're trying to stop us from closing the gate.
I'll force our way through.
Right.
Kind of surprised. We've never, for whatever reason, I thought we were at the. I heard a radiation gate mentioned so many times. I thought we were already here.
My head is going in circles from all that looping and swerving.
Trust us, it happened.
Hang in there, Mew.
That was some amazing flying, Noelle. We owe you.
Trust us, this happened.
No.
Watch the anime.
My brother could have done it better. I'm still so new. No way! Don't say that! We never could have made it by ourselves.
Enemies may attack from Eldrant. If it looks dangerous, get out of here.
Thank you. Please be careful.
Alright, so we have an actual dungeon. So not able to do all the side quests because I didn't cook. Whoops. Aren't you a funny little guy?
So you want to fight?
Whoa! Again. Rusty fork and a block roper. Thank God I read that as a no. They're very freaky guys. Just realizing my party never actually got healed up from the big fight with... For some reason, I always assume I just get automatically healed after those things, but no, I gotta stay at it in. Yeah, we did miss that one side quest that gave us the backstory of what's her name? I'm trying to remember. Noir, that's it. Ew, filthy hand. You gotta wash those. I think we're in pretty solid shape for the end game now. So I guess this is our second to last dungeon. Weird. He thinks I'm gonna have to use a few items. Let's see. Oh, didn't actually mean to run into you. It's missing the last hit because I didn't realize it was missing the last hit. Oh, because it's forcing them to go further away. Oh, shoot. Hello? Star Rod. Getting Kirby hooked up. Yeah, she doesn't need physical attack. That works. So, depending on the amount of side quests we have left, next time really could be the finale. This got run a lot quicker than I thought. If we only have one dungeon left, it's the final dungeon. Granted, there is apparently that side quest that happens if you leave before you do the final, right before the final boss. Which is so ridiculous. I don't know, how's everybody that's familiar with this game feeling? How's that side quest lineup looking? Two more sessions. I cooked a sandwich. Oh wow, final dungeon is an hour and a half to 2 hours. Holy crap.
This is a passage ring, right? So there was one here, too.
Of course. We had planned to come here, you know.
This is where Ash helped us.
Yeah. Seems like I can't do anything without his help.
Of course.
Huh?
The two of you managed to lower all of the Outer Lands together.
Ash might not have been able to do it by himself either.
Yeah, a single person doesn't really have much power.
But a single person can easily destroy a country.
Colonel!
Both are true. There are two sides to the power people hold. That power cannot be used properly until one recognizes them both.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Power is just like that.
You know both the horror and importance of power. Don't fear it, but don't let it go to your head.
Yeah.
Oh, I see some chests. Oh, I forgot. Oh, so we did go here. We just didn't explore here. Oh, that's why I'm so confused. Hey, we get some proper healing.
Is something coming?
I've got a bad feeling here. Let's hurry up and get this done.
Oh, I saw Ash here in a cutscene. That makes sense. Alright, all healed up. Ready for another boss.
It's that sound again.
Damn it! Is it an enemy? We've got to get this gate closed fast.
Hurry! Hurry! We're not gonna make it in time!
Up there.
Oh, hi, Mose.
The score! To protect the score! You!
He still has his mind.
Not really.
As a watcher, I will lead the world to prosperity!
I know he killed Ion, but I kind of feel sorry for him.
No. No.
Phone Master! No, Grand Maestro Mose, please, return to your senses! Mose!
Traitor! Oh, I won't let the world be destroyed!
Let's end it. Even he doesn't deserve this.
Die!
Yeah, I can't say I feel much pity for Mose. Ow! A stinky breath. What gets rid of poison? Poison bottle. That will do the trick.
Powerful attack.
Nope. Man, this game is struggling to keep up with all the stuff going on in this fight. Hang in there, game. And I'm playing on original 3DS, so it's definitely screaming. Come on, Jade, hit him with that mythic art. Finish him off. Mystic art, not mythic. Yeah, this will do the trick. He's not long for this world. He is getting just destroyed. Yeah, I could just tell. Other level. Dang.
The score! Yulia! Bring prosperity to the world!
Die, Mose.
It's horrible.
Mose clung to the score to the very end. Even after becoming a monster, it was all about the score.
He truly believed that as long as we had Yulia's score, the world would be saved. He was trying to save the world in his own way.
Don't excuse him.
That was what protecting the score meant to him.
Let's go to Eldrant.
Luke.
If Master Van completes his replica world, this will all have been for nothing. Let's prove that Mo's way was wrong. No. Let's stop Master Van and free Lorelai, so we can build our own future.
If we're going to Eldrant, we'll have to pass through their anti-aircraft fire. Let's look into the matter at the military headquarters in Grand Kokma.
Right. Good idea.
Oh, this wasn't much of a dungeon at all. I thought it was going to be longer. Grand Maestro Mose, please forgive me. Tear? I'm being silly, aren't I? I know that Mose let many die in order to fulfill the score. But that's just the way the Order of Lorelai was until now. Yeah, all this stuff recently has really shaken the Order. But if Mose had been Grand Maestro in the past, history might have seen him as an admirable clergyman. Yes, I can't forgive him, but it's hard to hate him too. All of us in the Oracle Knights are equally at fault. Yes, now hold on. I get what you're trying to say, but I'm still not buying it. Yeah, level 60 for Luke. Shall we go ahead and... I'm not going to waste a wing bottle for a place this small. I know we have plenty, but... this isn't going to take long.
This looks like fun.
So yeah, I guess all we have left is the little bit of stuff to work up till Eldrant, and then final dungeon. And yet there's enough side quests. You just think there's going to be 2 more sessions. Alright, we're out of here. Excuse me. We've stopped the planet storm. Now we just have to get to Eldrant. Yes, once there, we'll free Lorelai and stop Eldrant from replicating the land. At last, this will be our final major battle. Yeah, we'll save our original world. Will we save our original world, or will Van's new world be born? We will not let Van have his way. We are not simply entering Eldrant alone. We carry the future of the people of Kimlaska, Malkuth, and Doth with us. Yet, we can't turn back now. Alright, I believe Grand Kokma was what was mentioned.
We've been waiting. With the planet storm gone, Eldrant has lost its armor.
The Kimlaskan and Malkuth allied forces began preparations for deployment the moment the planet storm stopped. All to support you.
Thank you. But Eldrant still has strong anti-aircraft cannons. if we can't get past those...
Eldrant's anti-air fire takes approximately 15 seconds to reload between barrages.
We could use that time to predict the next attack and get close. My brother could do it, but...
Shall we find Ash and have Genji take your place?
No. Please allow me to do it. I'm the pilot of the Albior 2. I've had the same training as my brother. It's all right. I'll do it.
We're counting on you.
Sounds like that settles it then.
So, this is it.
Are you all really okay with going to
Got this
Eldrant?
15-second intervals
Natalia,
dodge.
you're the
That's our
successor to
plan.
the throne of
All right.
Alaska. Jade, you have your military post defending Malkuth. And then...
What are you saying after everything that's happened? I can't leave after coming this far.
I have to make my brother, make Van take responsibility.
If Ion were here, he'd tell me to see everything through to the end.
When I met my sister's replica, I realized, as a citizen of Hod myself, I can't allow the dead to be raised in such a manner.
I'm under orders from His Majesty. And besides, you need a captain when deploying soldiers.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Chief of Staff Sesame, can we request support fire during the assault? We'll neutralize the anti-aircraft fire from inside Eldrant and head directly to Van.
Very well, but eliminating Van takes priority. Even with the anti-aircraft fire neutralized, we have no means of flying.
Understood.
All right. All that's left is to find Ash and complete the Key of Lorelai.
The Allied force will await your arrival in Chesedonia. We're all counting on you.
All right. I'm guessing avoid Chesedonia. So, now what shall we do? How many quests can we take on? Try to leave Grand Copma. I saw Dodgeball in theaters and with friends, and I just remember us all dying of laughter during that entire movie. I haven't watched it in a while, so I don't know how well it holds up, but there's definitely some quotable lines.
Ash! The planet storm has stopped. Oh, good. We were just about to go tell you. No, I could tell immediately. That's why I came to you. Why are you giving me this? I told you before. You're the original. You're the only one who can free Lorelai. The rest of us will do everything in our power to get you to Master Van. Then you'll free Lorelai.
Oh, later, Henry. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for all those gift subs. I'll let you know how the upgrade goes.
Bastard. What? You stupid bastard! Who asked you to do that? What are you mad about? Are you saying you won't come with us to stop Master Van? Is me being a replica really that... Shut up! And stop calling him Master! Ash. And even now, you're still saying you're going to stop him? What can you possibly accomplish? You're so naive, it's disgusting. He is honestly trying to make a replica world. He believes it's the right thing to do. He has faith in it. I was a fool. I thought perhaps, even though you're a replica, if we work together, you might be useful in helping to kill him. You're me. How can you just accept calling yourself inferior? We're the same. Why don't you try to fight and prove who you are? Why can't you say you're superior? Why do you insist on putting yourself down? It's not like that. I'm not you. What? I am your replica, but I'm different from you. My thoughts, my memories, the way I live. Shut up! You're an inferior, defective replica! I refuse to accept you! Whether you accept me or not doesn't matter. I'm not part of you, or a substitute. Ash, what are you doing? How amusing. In that case, let's make it clear. Clear that you're nothing more than a copy. Ash, I have no intention of fighting you. Shut up! Are you going to run away after all that babbling? You are your own self, right? Prove it! If you don't, I'll refuse to acknowledge you. I'll refuse to accept you.
Ash, stop! You're making no sense.
No, he's making perfect sense if you know Sunday Air.
Shut up!
Ash!
Hey, don't take it out on Natalia. I am Van's student. Only me. You're just an imposter.
Ash! How can you say such a thing?
I respected him. I wanted to believe in his ideal of rejecting the score. I knew he just wanted to use my hyper-resonance, but I didn't mind. If only he hadn't said anything about that idiotic idea of replacing everyone with replicas, I would have wanted to stay his student. Ash. Come to Eldrant. Defeating the master is the role of the student. We'll settle who the real student is there. I'm jealous. Master Van accepted and acknowledged him from the beginning. I wanted Master to acknowledge me too. I wanted to be his student.
Ash, why can't we cooperate? Is fighting the only way for us to accept each other? I've already accepted you, no matter what you say. You can't deny the fact that I'm here. I'm alive. After all this time, they're suddenly in opposite positions. After all this time. Yeah, Ash is the same as always. I guess Luke's the one who changed. Yes, he saw death with his own eyes and he grew up. But Ash doesn't realize that, and he's angry that his replica puppet has started thinking for itself. No, I think Ash does realize it. He just doesn't want to acknowledge that the puppet that took everything from him has become independent. Judging from his anger, that's probably the case, though it could be worse. If he had simply ignored Luke and left, there would have been no hope. Now it's Ash's turn to become independent. Yes, to free himself from feeling victimized by a replica that pushed him into the shadows. All right. Well, where to? Oh, good night, Cat Evie. We got search points to find. We've got technically 2 more dungeons, I guess? I don't know how that works. Must be New Game Plus stuff if I had to guess. Easier to find all these search points if the draw distance was a little better. Technically now we can do the Antlion Man, but I believe going to Cassidonia progresses plots, so return to Radiation Gate for more forbidden spell parts. tutorial section. Smashman with 100 bits saying, oh, stupid thing. Barry's done with Wario Land 4. He said he liked 90% of it, and yeah, there are some sections that are BS. Maybe we'll find out when you stream it. I'm almost nervous you'll manage to finish it within 3 hours, but I think you can manage it. If not, I could always redeem another single session stream. Very true. We are in the final set. We just need to do side quests before the final dungeon. How many side quests? We'll find out. Radiation gates. So funny, returning here gets you this. Hey, Colonel, is this a Forbidden Verse stone? So it would seem. The Sword of Judgment is the wedge in the tides of the Southern Sea. So this place is the wedge of the Southern Sea, huh? Whatever the case, at least we've found another stone. A new font verse has appeared on the scroll. It's Prism Sword. Ah, the seal's broken, huh? Then this is an interesting sounding fonic art. I'll try it as soon as I get a chance. We'll be looking forward to it. Sweet. New ability. Oh, that's that. Oh, Kabama, congrats on finishing Mario Maker 2. Yeah, not a very long game. It's meant to be a tutorial thing, give you ideas for levels and stuff and things like that. And I saw earlier that, as Cyber Tiger said, Search Point 7 is on the western brown continent. So we're headed there now. So let's just check. Obviously, we can't do the cooking quest, but I wonder how many quests we do have left. Three in Doth. Okay, we'll go to Doth next. Near the mouth of the river. Thank you. It's a big continent. Aha. Let's get to Doth. They point west of 7. I guess it would be fun to have Natalia dressed up as a cowgirl while we're running around. Let's see. Yeah, there's only 4 left. 9, 10, 11, and 18. Whoops, didn't mean to exit. God, actually searching for all these would be rough. 18 is east of 17. Okay, we can at least do that. Nice and easy. much gold do I have? I currently have 588,000 gold. I made sure to have extra after the million golds quest, just in case we needed to buy anything else. It would take a while for us to actually get here, because of the way this thing is. Alright, so we just need 9, 10, and 11. There's 8. There's 12. I don't see any on that southeast island. Whoops. 9 and 11. Okay. Still need to try out Dragon Buster. I don't know what Dragon Buster is. Is that a move or? 10 is East Continent, North Chico Woods. Is minigame based on a game with the same title. Oh. And then 11 are north and south of Casadona. A lot of charcoal. Of course, I landed right on top of it. Don't know what we need to do from Natalia, but hey, we got all the search points. So that's something. I guess let's go to Doth in the meantime. I gotta stop parking so close to things. In Casadonia we get the shop and grab the title. Alright, where do we go to in Doth? Of course, all in the cathedral. Curious Princess. Oh, already done. Wow, with all our running around, we've ended up exploring the whole world. Perhaps you found that actually visiting vacation spots is more interesting than simply reading about them? Don't tell me you haven't realized that reading thing was a lie. But yeah, we sure have been all over. Way different when I was locked up just a little bit ago. Yes, it must be. It sure is a big world out there. Now I really want to protect it. Yeah, well, let's do what we can for it then. All this saving the world stuff really does sound stupid though, huh? Not at all. You need to feel that way, or else the world will just fall apart. Well, in any case, we've traveled the world and even got in some sightseeing. Indeed, it has certainly proven more beneficial for us than if we planned it out, hasn't it? Are you starting that up again? You really know how to get on people's nerves, don't you? Alright. Off to the cathedral.
Oliver, over here.
Wait, Florian, that belongs to Ion.
Papa, what are you doing?
Oh, we were just sorting out Phone Master Ion's belongings. And then Florian suddenly grabbed one of them and ran off.
So you're chasing him?
Anis, let's play tag. You're it.
Boy, he's fast.
Florian, we don't have time for that right now.
Well, there's nothing wrong with taking a break every now and then.
You must have a reason for saying that.
So, let's play a little game of tag. Or would it be hide and seek?
All right. I didn't spend my whole life stuck in a manor for nothing. You're so mine.
Look, all of a sudden into it. I know it's probably because they didn't want to make a fourth Ion model, but it's so messed up they just put him in Ion's clothes. Yeah! That just sort of feeds into my thought of like, ooh, for Anis is like, ooh, replacement Ion. Because I already felt she was crushing on Ion to begin with. Oh, the yellow glyph. Thank you all. Certainly know how to save me time.
Found you. That was fun.
Could this be a planetary art catalyst?
Here you are. I was looking for you, Florian.
Mama, was this staff Ion's?
What? Yes, it was. Well, actually, it belonged to his predecessor, Evanos.
Oh yeah. Evanos was trying to resurrect the planetary art, wasn't he?
Then it would make sense for him to have one of the catalysts. Mama, can we borrow this?
That's not something I can decide, Anis.
Let's ask Trittheim about it.
Florian, let's go back to our room, okay?
Okay, Anis, let's play again sometime.
God, it's been some of these quests have been going on for so long. I'm like, what is that? A planetary art thing again?
A catalyst for the planetary phonic art in Phone Master Evanos' belongings?
Would it be possible to borrow it?
Very well. I'll permit it. But please be certain to return it once everything is finished.
Heart of Chaos. Cool. Alright. What else do we got going on? Of course. Anis, help me. It's all Florian stuff. What is it? What's wrong, Florian? We need someone to play the role of the mischievous demon. Otherwise, we can't do anything at all. The mischievous demon? If they're looking for a demon, we've got one with us. Did you say something? No, nothing. Florian? Oh my, Anis, you've come at the perfect time. Well, what is it, Mama? Well, we're putting on a play for orphan children, but the person who was going to play the greedy, mischievous demon got sick. My, that sounds like the perfect role for Anis. Colonel, don't you think that's really rude? Anis, I'm playing the role of the first Fawn Master. I make the mischievous demon into a good person. Come on, let's do it together. Ugh, I can't say no to that smile. Anis, come on, do it for them. Oh, all right. Wow. Ah, I'm the mischievous demon. I'm taking all your favorite candy. It's not right to do things like that. Who are you? These candies are all mine. I'm the kid version of Lilith. Change candy to money and that's totally Anise. You think so? Perhaps so. If she eats that much candy, she's going to become overweight. Honestly, that Anise. You really are out of it sometimes, Natalia. Jeez. My, did I say something strange? It looks like it's about to end. Mischievous demon, why did you protect me? Because you were my first friend. You can have my candy. If only I shared the candy with everyone to begin with. Oh, stars above, Lorelai, please save this mischievous demon. No, that cannot do, but I shall give this child a new life. I'm a Cheagle. This is how the mischievous demon became a Cheagle. It became the sacred beast of the Order of Lorelai. Alright. Anise, you were great at that role. For some reason, that doesn't make me happy. I mean, you got all the applause in the end. Aw, shucks. But I was happy when you protected me. That was just part of the story. But I was happy. Oh well. Little devil. Yep, now we gotta... You gotta share your candy. That's the whole thing. Oh, gosh. So we got bathing suit, cat, devil. Okay, that makes sense. Ion's room. Thank you, Nora. Time for more Florian. Yep, more Florian stuff. Hey Florian, what's that you're holding? That's a forbidden verse stone. Mose gave it to me. Mose? I found it in the room that we were locked in for a really long time. When I left, I asked Mose if I could have it, and he said yes. Oh. I can't ask him to give it up after hearing that. Let's give up on this one. We can't force Florian to give up his memories. Colonel, thanks. You want this rock? No, it's okay, Florian. But if you really want it, it's okay with me. Florian, you don't have to force yourself. No, you can come play with me, so I want to give it... No, you come play with me, so I want to give it to you. Alright, thank you very much. Sure, well, it's time for my lesson now. See you later. Now then, heaven's wrath doth fall upon the land of the children of divinity. So it really was a forbidden verse stone. Yes, I must say that was very nice the way you treated Florian, Colonel. I guess even the necromancer can't bring himself to pick on an innocent child. Oh, it was precisely because of his innocence that I expected him to give me the stone unquestioningly if I spoke like that. You're horrible. Yeah, there really isn't time to spread this all out. Alright, I believe there is one more quest in this section. We need to head to, of all places, the library that the secret passage to Mount Zalejo was in. Oh god, where was that? Second floor. Room with the bridge. Top right door. All the way to the end. Thank you, because good god, I would have that was so long ago. I have no idea how I'd get to that. Oh yeah, this whole repetitive sequence. Alright. Hey you! Is that an Albert style arcane art text? Yes, it is. A believer donated it for the purpose of aiding the rebuilding of the Order. Does that mean you're going to sell it? Yes, we'll put it up for auction. Wait a minute, then give it to me. But I'm Cantor Tatlin, Ionian Sergeant and Fawn Master Guardian. That man was very close to Fawn Master Ion. We aren't asking it for free, please? Annis. Alright. But this text is intended to provide funds for operation of the Order. I would like to charge a premium for it. Right. How much? 150,000 gold. Don't you think it's about time you told her the truth? But if I did do that, the maid will get fired. That's certainly possible, but... Look, to be honest, I'm not sure how I feel about that type of kindness. Shut up, would you? It's my business. Oh wow, they really are. They force you to have to go to his mom. Oh god. So all the way back to his mom, and then all the way... Oh god, that sucks. That's a pain. So while we're running all over, how's everybody doing? Yes, running shoes quest. Actually, since we are getting close to Saturdays, obviously we weren't able to stream Vampire Killer. What the heck? It canceled it twice. I haven't used an order thing like that in a long time. Lost power for 3 hours, Metazoxin. That sucks. Hopefully it's back now. But yeah, we have our Castlevania streams coming up. But after that, we'll be starting Ys. And I'm still stuck whether I want to do Ys for... Is it better to... Maybe it's best to ask this with Nora here, because she's a Falcom fan. Is it better to do Ys on the TurboGrafx, or Ys as part of what is it? The it's not Origins. It's Ys something. Anyway, the remake. It's on PC. Which one is better for us to play, you think? Don't know a ton about Ys. I know the PC versions are quality ports. That's what I've heard. But I don't know any specific differences between the versions. Basically, it's like... TurboGrafx is like the classic, and I think the PC versions are basically the upgraded, modern way to do it. Has more modern touches. But you don't get the sort of impressive, at the time, voice acting and visuals and whatnot. Ah, they let you swap out the OSTs. That's cool. Wake up, Sammy. Smashman with 100 bits saying Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 update from Toby Fox. Still console testing. There are fewer bugs, but there's a lot to go through. Haven't even tested the PS5 yet. In addition to fixing Chapter 3 and Chapter 4, we also need to implement having saves from the demo carry over to the main game on consoles. We've only received the technology to do this now. I hope it works. Well, that's exciting. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, that's interesting that the remake kept the bump combat. I'm actually rather surprised by that. maybe I'll go for the PC version then, because I heard it also like makes itself more. I heard it makes things a bit more up to date with current yeast. Like it actually like has more connections with current day yeast. My Luke, what brings you here today? Are you going to do something? Well, I don't need any shoulder massages or cooking today. How about cleaning the manor? If you wish, Mother. Oh, I'm choking, Luke. Come here, Maki. Forgive me, Master Luke. I heard from Maki that you've been buying back the books that she accidentally disposed of. Ugh. I thought it was strange for you to volunteer like that. Mother, I'm sorry. It's alright. I'm happy to see the kindness you displayed toward Maki. But Luke, I honestly forgot that we were buying back these books because she did this. But Luke, I'd like you to trust me a little more. I'm sorry, I thought she'd be fired if Father found out. Don't worry, I'll keep this secret deep in my heart. Now, if you're here, that must mean you found the last book. How much is it? 150,000 gold. My, alright, take this and go buy it back. And from now on, don't keep secrets from your mother, alright? Yes, Mother. Man, talk about a kind woman. That girl is going to be repaying that money for a long time. Just be ready to grind. Luckily, grinding east just means killing enemies for a couple minutes, so it's never time thing. Yeah, I figured it. From the little bit I played of the TurboGrafx 16 version, it seemed like it wasn't. You could feel the quicker pace. But after that, our next Saturday sub-goal game that I'd probably want to play is... I don't know. Probably split between another Code Recollection or MEO. Then I'd probably go for another older game. I've considered playing Grandia. Because I have the updated collection, and it's like I haven't played that in a while. I've never played that one, so that'd be an interesting classic RPG to go back to. Chronicles, that was it. Oh, game belt, that's exciting. Hi, holding up with the filler and the pacing. Yeah, I don't think there's much filler in Skype here. I forget the pacing, honestly. I remember enjoying it. I enjoyed the hell out of Skype here when I watched it the first time. But I also... haven't watched in a while, and there's the... I think I stopped watching the anime around because I caught up to what Kaizoku Fansubs was doing at the time. Around very early Water 7. Which apparently when the pacing really starts to suck. So I apparently stopped at just the right time. Next two RPGs will be different in terms of gameplay, Xenoblade 3 and Final Fantasy 13. Yeah, that's quite different. It kills me I lost a week on One Piece because it means I'm behind on one, not behind, but I could be further along in One Piece than I actually am. It sucks because I wanted the The arc has been so good. So, dang it. Yep, 150,000 gold. That's all of it. Thank you. Sonic Blast. You don't want a Sonic Blast. You want a 3D Blast. You finally got all the arcane arts. You should be grateful to your mother. Yeah, thanks, Mother. I think it's with the current arc. I think they said they weren't gonna do any filler. At least that's what I think that's what Brandon told me anyway. I think they took some time. Actually, I think they took some time off from it. Like they're taking a little break from it in order to do those. In order to do the recut of Fishman Island. I forgot they were doing that because I haven't watched. Yeah, I think they were just finding other ways to fill up the time, which was honestly a good idea. The season model for anime definitely seems to, for shonen definitely seems to work out better for... Oh yeah, Fishman Island definitely needed it. I think that hiatus makes perfect sense. Let it get ahead, especially since Oda's building towards that finale. And you want to have the best pacing when you get to that, because you're already impressing people with some of the animation that you're pulling off. I heard people losing their minds at some of the animation for the fights in Wano. Didn't hear much about Egghead. Listen, I try to stay spoiler free as possible, but sometimes arc names are just going to slip through. Yulia City. The day when One Piece finally ends, yeah. Brandon and I have this weird confidence just because of the way things have lined up for us, that we're going to be extremely close to, like when we catch up, it's actually going to be really close to the ending, if not already ended. Oh, first floor. Whoops. See, the problem is, whenever One Piece does end, it's going to be impossible. Or when the One Piece is found, there is no way that's gonna. You can't stay spoiler free. You have to be on it immediately, and I don't know how we're gonna pull that off. Because there's already the manga chapters already leak. Are you interested in this stone? Yes, it's... After the Outer Lands came down, the land outside Yulia City solidified. This was stuck in it. I see. Actually, we need this stone to decipher the ancient scroll we have. Could we ask you to give it to us? Please. You are our saviors for having transformed the Cliffoth. Please, take it. Thank you. Upon the island of spiritual mystery, bow down before heaven's power. We couldn't have gotten this stone without lowering the Outer Lands. I'm glad we found it. Oh yeah, Metazoxin. Every single thumbnail showed off what happened in Daima. I've not been keeping up with Daima. And even if they didn't show it, they heavily hinted. I'm impressed. Wake up, Sammy. Frubrous River and enter the north entrance. Thank you, Fa. Yeah, we're gonna be. Which side quest did you guys say we should probably end with? Frubrous River. Yeah, we definitely don't want to say anything. Do not want to spoil anybody's enjoyment of Daima. The one in Belgium. Okay, that works out. Oh yeah, this place. Man, it's been a while since we've been here. We'll see, Sonic Joe. We'll see you also streaming as well. That monster. What is it? It had what looked like a forbidden verse stone in its mouth. My, let us pursue it at once. Hey, Dagger, thank you so much for the raid. Really do appreciate that. We are playing some Tales of the Abyss, and we are very close to the end of the game. In fact, we're basically doing a bunch of side quests before the final dungeon. We're going to be calling it soon here, but I do appreciate the raid. How are you enjoying Monster Hunter Wilds? I've never been able to get into Monster Hunter myself, but I know a lot of people who are massive fans of it, and I think they're all generally pretty excited for it. And you love it too, so hey, that works out. But yeah, welcome everyone from that stream. And yeah, we just if you've not been here before, I am a variety streamer who my gimmick is if people earn enough channel points, they can request me to play any game. I have a massive backlog because of that, but we're getting through it. So you never know quite what's going to be next. It's always been hard to get into, but if you get the muscle memory by playing if you get the muscle memory by playing a few hours, it hits hard. That's what I keep hearing. That's what I keep hearing. So, maybe. I hear Wilds might be the easiest one to get into so far, so maybe. I don't know. I also hear it's much, much better if you play multiplayer. This is it. Uncountable are the stars that doth shake the surface of the shallow river. I'm surprised you're able to notice a small stone like that. Heaven smiles upon me because of my good deeds. That can't possibly be true. The letters on the scroll have vanished. A forbidden verse has been unsealed. This is, Meteor Storm. What kind of phonic art is it? We'll see when I use it. It's a very powerful art. I can't wait to see it. Sweet. That sounds powerful. The thing is, I still have memory of when Monster Hunter first came out on the PS2. And I remember everybody saying comparing it to an RPG, but it being more about upgrading your equipment rather than getting levels. And I'm like, that doesn't sound fun. So I skipped it. We've finally obtained all the forbidden verses, meaning we can expect even more from the Colonel's phonic. But I also wonder if we'll be able to keep him under control if he keeps growing stronger. Indeed. Yeah, the Colonel's a menace to begin with. My, don't hide your feelings now. Well, anyway, we'll be expecting good things from you, so show us what you can do. Yeah. Oh no, that's a great gag. Jade is his own special type of hell. Let's go with. Alright, off to Belkind. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that's exactly right, Wake Up Sammy. Everybody kept comparing Yakuza 1 to more condensed GTA, and it's just like... And for me, that was just like, well, I've never finished a GTA game, so do I really want to get another one? I don't know if they'll ever go back to... Monster Hunter is one of those where it's like, because of its iterative nature, I guess, and the fact that stories don't matter as much, as far as I can tell, I don't know if there's much demand for a collection of, or even a remaster of the first Monster Hunter. What does that bring to the table? Excuse me, I'd like to talk with you about your research. Dr. Balfour, this is a surprise. Yes, I'm sorry to trouble you. The rest of you, please wait outside. I think this may take some time. Yeah, we wouldn't understand it anyway. Yakuza Kiwami is another Saturday game I'm considering. Just because well, I saw who the villain was of that game in the back of the box. I'm like, after playing Zero, I'm like, I've got to see this. This probably happened before you started helping us, but did Ash come here to talk to you? Most likely to ask about the experiments Dist was performing in Ortian Cavern. Yes, he did. It seems he learned at Coral Castle that he and Luke were not merely isophons, but perfect isophons. And thus he wondered if the Cheagles in Ortian Cavern were perfect isophons just like him. Yes, and he was correct. Based on your theories, Dr. Nyes recreated the accident that occurred when Luke was made. He managed to succeed in creating a perfect isophon, but after that, the Fawn machinery broke down, and the recreation data was lost. Did Ash ask about the toll in the original when a perfect isophon is born? Yes. Then did you explain the gradual emission effect caused by phonon separation? A technical explanation would be beyond a layman, so I just told him that his physical and phonic strength would gradually decrease as he approached the time of the Big Bang. That may have led him to misunderstand. Misunderstand? Nothing. I've just finally realized the reason behind his reckless behavior, though I imagine it's already too late. Interesting. Finished already? Luke, in all the research I performed, I've pretty much never been wrong. What the? Are you bragging? Perhaps, but this time I do hope that the answer I've produced is incorrect. Okay. You have a habit of doing things beyond what I predict, so just maybe. Getting a reasoning behind Ash's reckless nature. Alright, that is that. How is our party? We're in good shape. I don't need to save it in. Alright, with that, that is our session for today. And really, whether the next time is the finale or not is all dependent on how many side quests we have to do. This is probably one of the most easily missable side quest chains in the game, and it's probably the most plot important one. Holy crap. So, yeah, I have no idea how many more side quests we have left, but probably enough that we can't finish the game next week. That just seems to be the way it is. So, all said and told, though, looks like it'll be a 25 session game. Far below what Persona 3 was. But yeah, I am definitely feeling better. I appreciate that. And just as a breakdown for what the rest of the week looks like, as a reminder for those who follow One Piece at a time, there will be no episode release tomorrow just because I got sick and I just didn't have time to finish the editing. So I have that. So the next new episode won't be until next Monday. So apologies, but that's just how it is. Then on Monday, we're starting on Kodelka. Wednesday will be Marvel vs. Capcom 1. We're going to be playing as Mega Man and Roll and seeing how we do in that. I think that's all the playable Mega Man characters in that game. But yeah, that's our first A game where Mega Man was a guest star and a playable guest star in a game not his own. So that's exciting. And then Mega Man and Bass after that. Oh boy. Thursday we'll be taking a break from requested single session stream requests, and instead playing the Fatal Fury City of the Wolves beta, open beta. So we'll be able to check that out. Good lineup of playable characters for sure. And let's see. Then Saturday will be Vampire Killer. And of course, next Sunday, more Tales of the Abyss as we gradually approach the end and see that everybody has hit level 60. We are definitely in good shape for the end, based on what you guys have told me. We are well on our way, so that's pretty great. So yeah, let's see who we can raid real quick. Thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. And yes, you spin Mo's right round is perfect. Alright. Let's see, who is streaming right now? Oh, he's dropped more frames at one point. That sucks. Alright, we can either raid... Actually, we're going to raid Vash, because we haven't raided him in 30 days, and I know we've raided Crimson A sooner than that. So we're going to raid Vash, who's playing some Twilight Princess, doing their retro achievements thing. So... Oh no, never mind, Vash is ending. Let's hope they're not raiding here. Oh, please hope they don't raid here. Elia 1234? Yeah, we can deal with that. Whoop. Sorry, everything paused. Weird. Well, at least it's happening at the, I copied it down wrong. Sheesh. Alita. That's what I messed up. They're not popping up for me, I'll be honest, Simodon. I'm taking away letters and it's not popping up. Yeah, I put in the name, the second spelling you gave me, and still didn't produce anything. Everybody's ending at midnight. It's figures. In that case, I guess I'll leave it up to everybody whether we want to raid Phenomon, who's playing Elden Ring Night Rain, or Crimson A, who is streaming Ocarina of Time. We could try that. Mario Party 2 with Super Starman. I don't know who Super Starman is, but if we wanted to search for somebody new to raid. Let's see if I can find them, actually. The search function seems to be all kinds of messed up. Yeah, it's not bringing up them either. What the heck? Oh, wait, there they are. No, we're not gonna raid. We're not gonna read Super Starman. I'm looking at that chat. It's like, no, that's a bit more risque than us. Well, Sonic Joe, that happened because we were all sick. We made up for it with a lovely time watching Back to the Future for the first time for her. Please don't. I'm sorry, why did you all caps that? I'm a little... That comes across as aggressive, so please don't do that. I don't appreciate that at all. Anyway, we'll go ahead and raid Crimson A and call it there. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for for joining me, and we will be back tomorrow for some Godoka. Otherwise, here on next Sunday for a side quest stream of Tales of the Abyss. So until then, everyone, bye.